Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at compliments strangers want to give you, but are too shy to tell you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest, especially if I talk about physical appearances, because we all look different and have different features. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. Funny, I was actually setting up for your reading at 11 o'clock, so I'm excited to see what messages come up for you. So for pile number 1, we have the crystal citrine with the saint of spoken words. For pile number 2, we have orange calcite with the joy-permeated mother. And then for pile number 3, we have strawberry obsidian with the high priestess. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most. And that will be your pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose the citrine crystal and the saint of spoken words, this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at compliments strangers want to give you, but are too shy to tell you. So your card says, every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. And then your other cards we have are Smoky Amazonite, Regular Star, and Abundance, the Queen of Heaven and Earth with I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. We have the Essence of all Buddhas. With I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. The sun with citrine, the empress with chrysocolla, the world with turquoise, 7 of cups, 3 of pentacles with chrysoprase, 10 of pentacles with emerald, 4 of swords with amber. So those are the cards we have here. Before we get started with your reading, I'd just like to note, please be aware this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. I also do want to ask you a quick favor before we get started. In the last 3 months, 60% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe, so if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted or you like my readings, can you please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button? It helps my channel more than you know, and I'm so grateful to anyone that supports the channel. So the compliments the strangers want to give you, my pal ones. Firstly, this eye in the 7 of cups is really standing out to me, and it was the first card that popped out for your pile. So I definitely feel like strangers like to stare at you. They like to analyze you, not only stare at you, but also analyze you, because I had another card that came out in the next spread of cards that I'll show you in a bit. I feel like strangers like to watch you. They like to stare at you. They like to look at you and your life, and not just stare at your physical appearance, but look at you and different aspects of your life. And I feel like there are some strangers showing up here that you have seen regularly. So for example, let's say you go to a local coffee shop, or you go to a grocery store you go to often, and there are people there or people that work there that see you often, or let's say you go to the gym often. It can be things like that where people have and strangers have noticed you often and have seen you again and again and again. Or I'm even picking up on social media where strangers like to stare at you and take note of your life and what's happening. Like, I'm even seeing people on social media, strangers that like stare at your photos, that really admire you from afar, that maybe want to reach out and say something, comment, compliment you, say something to you, but yeah, they're maybe too shy to, or pop you a DM and be like, hey, I'd love to be friends with you. That's the kind of vibe I'm picking up here. I definitely feel like strangers do like to stare at you, do like to analyze you and your life, but in a good way, in a place of admiration, because I mean, we have the peacock here in the 3 of Pentacles. So it's almost like they're looking at you like this peacock. If you can imagine yourself maybe going to a place and a peacock is letting out all its feathers and it's so magnificent and it's so beautiful that you just want to keep staring at it, that's the vibe I feel here. Like strangers would say to you that you very much stand out in some way, that you have that star factor quality that makes you stand out. I don't know if they'd say that specifically, but that's what I'm getting. And the peacock feathers kind of remind me of like an extravagance. So strangers may want to say that you have an extravagant look to you, that you stand out from the crowd. You're noticed. You know, you're not meant to hide and fit in with the crowd. And yeah, like you're meant to stand out. And I see strangers maybe thinking in their mind, you're so comfortable with being your authentic self. You don't need to hide yourself or parts of your personality. You're comfortable with expressing yourself through fashion, through, your makeup, your hair, if you do that, or through just your daily life. Like if you want to, speak to someone or if you want to do something, you're comfortable with being yourself. You don't necessarily look uncomfortable or like you are trying to hide yourself. You look very confident, is what I'm basically trying to say. And with the world here next to the eye, I feel like the whole world almost metaphorically wants to look at you. That's kind of the vibe I get here. And I'm not exaggerating because I mean, we have the world in the Seven of Cups. So I feel like this is multiple strangers we're picking up on, not just one, thinking the same thing here. So the peacock's spiritual meaning is beauty, new beginnings, protection, self-expression, as well as a spiritual awakening. Peacocks also represent like luxury, that kind of glamorous quality, royalty. They have that regal energy to me. So, strangers may say that you are very beautiful or very handsome. They may want to say that to you. They may want to say that they love your self-expression. They love when you're expressing yourself. Because even a look at this woman, she looks like she's just dancing. She looks like she's having fun. So they love your self-expression. They love when you dress up. They love when you put on makeup or do your hair, whatever you like to do. They love when you're expressing yourself, being yourself, and just being true to you. They love that. And they think that you're so glamorous. They think that you exude a luxuriousness to you. And, the peacocks have bright colored feathers. So maybe there's something about you having like either a colorful energy to you or a colorful look to you or colorful personality. And this, I think it's chameleon or like a gecko. I don't know. But it reminds me of a chameleon here, like how chameleons blend in. You're not meant to blend in with the crowd. You're meant to stand out, is what strangers would want to say to you if they could give you that compliment. They may even want to compliment you on your clothing, your fashion style. Like I said, your self-expression. Strangers may want to compliment you in a way and say, if you are a woman and you wear makeup, there's something about if you ever wear blushes, or if your cheeks are just naturally very rosy, there's something about strangers thinking it looks so beautiful. For my woman, like if you like to wear lipstick, there's something about strangers wanting to compliment your lipstick. Your hair, there's something about your hair that is so beautiful. Where I'm even feeling strangers feel the urge to like go up to you and say your hair is so beautiful or handsome. And like your hair looks so soft and healthy. Where it's like that intrusive thought of wanting to go up to you and touch your hair but not doing it. When someone's hair is just so beautiful and then you have that intrusive thought of like, I want to touch their hair, but you don't do it because that's disrespectful. But yeah, I'm kind of getting that energy here. They may even want to compliment your voice and say that your voice is very beautiful, or that the words you speak are very beautiful, that they like the way you speak, that they think you're very intelligent, especially if they've heard you speak in public. So say, for example, like let's say you're at the gym and, people overhear you speaking in conversation to someone. like strangers, and they want to say like your voice is so beautiful or handsome, or like the words you use, the way you speak sounds very intelligent. Something like that is coming through. And I feel like strangers see you as such an angel here. Look at the angel here and the queen of heaven and earth. So I'm getting, like, even here it says the queen. So you have this very regal essence to you. You carry yourself like a king or a queen, and you know your worth. Because, I mean, we even have the regular star here, which is Leo energy. And you don't have to be a Leo to resonate with this, but people see you like that. People see you to be someone that stands out, someone that embodies this regal essence, and you carry yourself with this glamour, with this kind of confidence and beauty and extravagance, where you almost carry yourself like you know you are the ish, like you know who you are, and you know that you deserve to be treated like a king or a queen. But you also have this angelic essence to you within the way that you look. Like, you look very heavenly. I'm almost getting the vibe, you know, when you see someone and it's like so pleasurable to stare at them and to look at them that it almost feels heavenly. I'm getting that vibe from you. Or maybe just the way you treat people makes you seem like such an angel in some way, like such a lover in some way. Strangers that know you, or like acquaintances, or like strangers that have seen you and analyzed you, may either think you are such an angel by the way you've treated others, or they may just think you look like such an angel. You look like such a sweet and loving person and kind person. And I mean, the Empress here is also this Venusian energy. So you have this very beautiful look to you. The Empress usually depicts a very beautiful woman, but regardless of your gender, there's a lot of physical attractiveness here that makes you stand out. You know, you may even look very bougie in some way with the card abundance here, or there's something about strangers that have noticed you, that have analyzed you, wanting to compliment your abundance. So I think this would be strangers that know you, kind of, but don't know you. Like, say, for example, how I said, let's say you go to regular places and strangers often see you regularly there, like if you live in the area. And let's say, for example, someone here maybe has recently gotten a new car, has gotten an upgrade, and then, you know, like a stranger that has seen you not drive that car before wants to compliment you and say, whoa, like, congratulations on your new car, but then they don't come up to you because it may sound weird. Like they don't want to seem like a stalker. Or let's say strangers have seen you, for example, usually buy certain like food products. And recently it looks like you have an upgrade in your money where it looks like you can buy more food that you actually like. I don't know, like I'm trying to come up with examples of the energy as to why they would think this, because it seems like there's some kind of upgrade here or growth in your financial abundance. Whether it's actually true or not, or it's just an assumption strangers make, like maybe based off the way you're dressed or the car you drive, or yeah, like maybe if your clothes look more glamorous now or more luxurious now, or let's say you're wearing more luxurious jewelry, new jewelry, something like that. Or maybe you are recently getting your nails done for my woman here, or you're getting your eyelashes done, or things like that. I don't know exactly what this would be, but strangers kind of think there has been an upgrade in your abundance because, I mean, we have the Ten of Pentacles here. We have the Empress, which is signifying abundance. We have Citrine, which is a crystal of success, which was not intentional. I just put it there. And then we have abundance. So there's something about that showing up, whether it's true or not, and that's a compliment strangers want to give you, like, congratulations, I can see you've improved with the steps you've taken, like, continue doing what you're doing, continue taking action because we can see your progress, we can see how you've grown in some way, and we're very happy for you for, you know, your successes and things like that. Or your achievements and things like that. I'm even picking up for some of you, like, let's say, this is just for someone here. Let's say you work at a specific place and you got a promotion, or I'm seeing those images of, what is it called? Like, you know, when you work the best and they give you an image in the wall and it's like the best employee of the month or something like that. Like where strangers almost want to congratulate you. That's for one person only, or two people or something. Or let's say for some of you, let's say you moved to a new home, because I'm looking at this home here and it looks very beautiful. And the people in the area kind of have seen you move to that home and maybe they want to congratulate you. I don't know, like I'm getting that vibe, or it could be picking up on future energies. I don't know. Sometimes tarot is non-linear. But it seems that people want to congratulate you on the steps you've taken and the improvement you've made. I'm even picking up for some here, you know, you've been going to the gym for a long time, or you've been eating healthy, or you've been taking care of your skin. Something about health is showing up where you look a lot healthier. And these would be strangers that have analyzed you. These would be strangers that have seen you multiple times to be able to see that progress and growth. So let's say you've been doing a lot of skincare recently, you know, like a stranger that have seen you often would have noticed that. Or let's say you go to the gym often, and they can see your progress over the few months or over years or something like that. And that's kind of what I'm getting, because this Empress shows a plant that has grown. So I'm getting your progress, your growth, even with baby steps here. They've seen how you've taken action towards what you wanted, and how you've reached certain goals. I'm even getting for those that work in the customer service industry, or like if you work with customers or clients or the public, some strangers may want to compliment your work ethic. Like, for example, let's say you work in retail. And I think strangers also want to compliment your smile. It seems like you have an amazing, beautiful smile, or a handsome smile, or beautiful laughter, or you recently seem to be a lot more happier in some way with the sun card here. You seem to be glowing and radiating right now, where strangers want to compliment that. And definitely your fashion style too. That's something I keep picking up on. It seems like you've become a lot more powerful. It seems like you've started to realize your own power. You started to become a lot more confident, and this would be strangers that have recognized that naturally over time. So I'm going to show you the next set of cards. We have the Page of Pentacles with fluorite, and look at her looking out of the book. So I kind of get this vibe of like strangers that have analyzed you, strangers that have noticed you, that have almost like learned from you here with the Hierophant and Sodalite. This could even be on social media. So, for example, let's say you post things on social media and people on social media can see your progress in some way, can see like how you've changed in some way, how you've grown, how you've become stronger. Um, like for some of you, you even post your healing journey on social media and people can see how you've healed, or strangers have maybe just noticed certain things, like ever since you got out of a toxic relationship, it seems like you've been doing much better. It seems like you've been healing. It seems like you've been glowing. Or let's say you have posted a lot about going to the gym, and strangers can see the difference in your body where you look very healthy and you look very good. Or let's say strangers on like social media have seen the change in you where you don't look as worried, where you look a lot more carefree, because the Nine of Swords wants to pop out. So this is about like fears, worries. You don't look as fearful or as worried because the Strength card came out with it. So you look a lot more stronger. You look a lot more confident in yourself and your abilities. The Two of Pentacles, which is all about your stability. And with the bees, the hard work you've been doing. If you've ever worn like clothes that show your shoulders, strangers may want to compliment that. And especially those that have dark hair, strangers may really like your dark hair, or those that have like wavy hair or very curly hair. But there could also be people watching with straight hair, but there's something about your hair. And I'm noticing she's wearing eyeliner here that looks very good. So for the women here that wear eyeliner, or of course men can wear eyeliner too, but it's like something about your eyes too look very good. We have the Chariot with Pyrite. So if any of you have been like recently traveling, because when I pulled this card, I saw an image of travel. Like if any of you have been recently traveling, posting about travel, something about that is coming through where, again, strangers want to congratulate you in some way. So we have the Eight of Swords with Sunstone. We have the Eight of Cups with Rhodochrosite. We have the Eight of Wands with Blue Lace Agate. We have the Ace of Wands with Clear Quartz. I'm getting here strangers have noticed that you've had a glow up in some way. Like, even if you don't look physically different, it's like it shows through your vibe, through your aura, through the way you carry yourself in the public. And I feel like it has a lot to do with what you've created for yourself, because the Magician is also popping out here. So, in the past, maybe you seemed very stuck and stagnant and like you were trying and trying and trying, but things weren't working for you. And it seems like you let go of something here with the Eight of Cups, and developed more self-love, because rhodochrosite is a crystal of self-love, if I'm not mistaken. So it seems like you've grown in self-love. And blue lace agate here on the Eight of Wands is a crystal of healing, which I actually used here, which is funny, to cover the lady. But anyways, like something about you healing, or you going within, or you learning more about yourself. It seems like you are becoming a lot more like you, becoming a lot more like the version of you that is glowing, that is achieving something, that feels more free, that looks like you have more self-love. You're taking action towards your dreams, creating the life you do want to live, and things are moving forward for you in a very beautiful way. But it's also happened very fast in strangers' eyes, where a transition has happened, a transformation has happened. I'm getting for some of you, like, let's say you're driving in the car and you're listening to music. Strangers may want to compliment your music taste too. And I'm seeing the clairvoyantly like nails. So if you ever do your nails, strangers could want to compliment your nails too. And something about your taste in food too, because I'm looking at her here eat food. But yeah, it seems like you're glowing. It seems like there is this new spark of life coming to you. It seems like you're gaining a new identity or persona, or this new era version of you is coming out to the surface, and strangers are noticing that. But that's the strangers that notice you often, okay? So we have the Four of Pentacles with Apophyllite. We have the Ace of Pentacles with Moss Agate. We have the Six of Pentacles with Yellow Topaz. Knight of Wands with Opal. King of Swords with Black Spinel, and the Ten of Cups with Rose Quartz. So for those that have recently gotten into new relationships where strangers that would have known you as single, like for example in public, like let's say they've seen you go out a lot alone, or with your friends usually, or on social media, like if you've recently been posting a new love or something for some of you. Strangers could want to congratulate you. I feel this energy of strangers wanting to congratulate you. I'm even hearing the song Applause by Lady Gaga. So it's like applauding you on the things you've done, the things you've created for yourself, maybe new opportunities you've created for yourself, ambitiousness with the Knight of Wands, your determination to get what you want in life, your growth. This could look different for all of you. I guess just take it as it resonates. But I guess strangers also think that you're very generous and very smart at the same time is what I'm getting here. So let's say, for example, one day you paid for someone or you helped someone, like an old lady, or like cross the street, or I don't know, like it seems like strangers that have noticed you over time think you're very generous. Or I'm even seeing someone on social media like make a video that they've given to charity or helped someone in some way. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. I don't know what it would be exactly. It would look different for all of you. I guess what the strangers that have analyzed you have noticed is you look like a very loving person. You look like a person that's in touch with your heart. You look like you're doubting yourself less. It looks like you have found your own sense of power. And it looks like you have transformed. That's the basis of what we see here, and them wanting to congratulate you. And I feel some strangers look at you and feel a sort of sense of familiarity towards you, feel drawn to you in some way. And these would be strangers you've had past life connections to. And it's not every stranger, it's like one or two I'm picking up on. So let's say, for example, you are a woman and, another woman sees you on social media and really is drawn to you for some reason, and she doesn't know why she's drawn to you, or even a man, like, doesn't matter, but maybe there is some kind of past life connection or a sense of familiarity, like even in public, maybe a stranger looks at you and thinks you look so familiar, but they can't put their finger on it. And maybe you had a past life connection to that person. So I'm getting that for like some strangers. So this is what I have for you, Pal 1. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Hi there, my pal number 2s. If you chose this orange calcite crystal and the Joy-Permeated mother, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at compliments strangers want to give you, but are too shy to tell you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we get started with your reading, I do have a small favor to ask from you. In the last 3 months, 60% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the readings I've posted, can you please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet? It helps my channel more than you know, and I'm so grateful to anyone that supports the channel. So the cards you have here are Sunstone, Sacral Chakra, Deep Knowing, the Poetess, I Love Every Inch of My Body, and I Love the Woman in My Life Fiercely, the Joy-Permeated Mother, I Am My Own Guru, I Know the Self That Never Changes, the Presence of the Divine Feminine, at the center of everything there is light and I am that light, Forge, Don't Follow, Pave a New Path, Be the Leader You Wish You Had. And for your tarot cards, we have the 7 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, the Sun, the Star, 4 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and King of Pentacles. So basically what I'm getting here from your pile, I'm getting that a lot of strangers whisper about you in public, where they'll whisper things of like, oh my gosh, I love what that person's wearing. I love their outfit. Oh my gosh, do you see that person? They look so pretty, or they look so handsome. Or I'm even picking up some that are attracted to you. So for example, let's say you're walking around in public in a mall and someone's like, oh my gosh, that person's so hot. Like, I'm getting a hotness from this pile with the sacral chakra here, because sacral chakra energy is our chakra that embodies our sensuality. So there's something here about people being very sensually attracted and like, damn, like I wish I could go up to that person and speak to them because they're so hot or they're so sexy. I get that you turn heads and people just like to compliment you by whispering about you to the other person, like, oh, that person's so pretty, or that person's so handsome. I'm even getting like when people walk past you, or like if a stranger hugs you and they're more so an acquaintance, there's something about them liking your smell, because I keep seeing perfume in my mind's eye. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that you wear perfume or cologne, but there's something about your scent that is very good to the smell. even if you just have your natural scent, or even if you just like wear lotions or like body mist or body spray, or like even your shampoo could smell good in your hair. Something about you smelling good is coming through. And if you are a mother or a father, there's something about people complimenting your family, like saying your family looks so cute together, saying your kids look so cute, saying that you are such a good mother or such a good father, and you all look like such a happy family together. Like that's what I'm getting, because I'm even clairvoyantly seeing Facebook for those that post like their family photos on Facebook. Um, it's like people will compliment, strangers will compliment your family and like think, oh, that's such a cute family. Like that's kind of the vibe I get here. And even if you don't have kids of your own, like if you ever walk around with your actual family, there's something about that coming through. Or I'm even picking up for some friends you would call family. Like I'm seeing a group of, for example, 3 women walk together, and you're the bestest of bestest friends, and they're like family to you, like sisters to you, for example. It doesn't have to be, but just for some where, you look so happy together. You look like a family unit in some way. You look like you really care for one another. And that's kind of like where strangers will be like, oh, I wish I had, friends like that feel like family to me. I really get strangers want to compliment your fashion style, especially if you wear jumpsuits or if you wear dresses for my women here. Even those that wear more casual clothes, because I'm seeing casual clothes that look very stylish and chic for my women, or look very cool for my men. Or just even like women here, you could look very cool, because I'm even clairvoyantly seeing a woman with highlights or something about like you just looking very cool, where even younger people will be like, oh, that person looks so cool. Or I'm seeing some here that like to curl their hair, or you have like little waves to your hair, or something about hairstyles is coming through where strangers want to compliment that. There's also something very beautiful or handsome about your hair where people want to, um, I said hair, I meant to say eyes. But yes, hair too. There's something about people wanting to compliment your eyes, saying that your eyes look very good, your eyes look very beautiful or handsome. So over here, she looks like she has these big, beautiful eyes that almost look like doe eyes. She looks like she has like a little bit of almond eyes. I can't really tell. But there's something about your eyes that I'm getting here, especially for my women here that wear eye makeup, or yeah, even those that have brown eyes. There's something about your brown eyes looking so beautiful. And for those that have like blue or green or hazel eyes, there's something about the color of your eyes that is beautiful too, and your eyelashes. That's what I'm getting here. Like this, I keep getting a sexiness from this pile. And I'm getting here, if you are a woman, like other women love to compliment you. Other women kind of like want to be your friend here with the sun. Other women want to speak to you. And I'm getting here, if you ever go out to parties or events or places where a lot of people are at and having fun here with the Four of Wands, I'm getting that other people want to speak to you and be your friend and say that you look like you're having a lot of fun. You look like a very fun person. And I see them saying that to other people, like, I'd love to be that person's friend. I'd love to go out up to that person and go out with them and chill with them and have fun with them, because they look like a lot of fun to be around. They look like a vibe. I'm even getting here, like if you've gone to a party or bar or anything like that, or an event, you look like a lot of fun to be around. You look like the life of the party. You look like a celebration to be around. You seem like a character. You seem very funny. You seem like you have a very beautiful smile and energy that radiates from you. I mean, we have the sun and the star, so there's something about you that just shines, that glows from the inside out. And I think some of it has to do with your physical appearance, where you really stand out in some way and you shine. But I feel like some of it also has to do with your energy that just radiates from the inside out, like the sun or a star. And you seem to be very playful out in public. You seem to be like this happy-go-lucky person. You seem to be very happy. Or if you ever post on social media, like people think that you look very happy lately. People think that your life looks very fun, or that you look very fun to be around. I mean, even here in the presence of the divine feminine, it says, at the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. I feel like you also inspire others. Definitely. There's something about you that inspires others, because even here we see the Nine of Pentacles. And I keep looking at the grapes here and here and here, and grapes represent luck. So strangers may think that you are very lucky, whether it is true or not. They think that you're very lucky, and they want to compliment you on the things you do have, or the things they perceive you to have. They think that you've reached a lot of your life's wishes, or they think that you have a very beautiful life, where they want to compliment your life, and they want to say, like, I'm so inspired by you. So, for example, we even mentioned family. Let's say it's something like family, and you've always wished to have a beautiful family and children. And let's say, someone wants kids of their own and says, I look up to you. You're such a good mother or father, and I am inspired by you. I wish to be as good as a father or mother as you are. Or let's say you are someone that does something within your career, and to strangers, you look like you're doing very well, and you look like you're successful in some way. Because, I mean, we have the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles, which is about financial independence, you reaching a place of growth within your career, your harvest of your hard work coming to fruition. And the Sun is your success, the Star is your recognition, and a celebration here with the Four of Wands. So, I mean, we even have the King of Pentacles here. So it seems to strangers that you're doing very well in your career and finances, and that you're reaching a place of success and happiness and joy within that, and within other areas of your life. And others could be inspired by you and say, wow, I'd love to reach a place like pile number 2. People could even be inspired by your fashion, by your makeup, by your hair, the way you express yourself, or your friendships, your happy relationships. It could be many different things that people are inspired by. Because I'm even seeing some people out in public, and I just saw 1111, where let's say they see your outfits in public, and these strangers are like, I want to wear an outfit like them. I wonder where they got it. Like, I'm so inspired by that. I want to try out that style or aesthetic. And I'm kind of getting that, because I feel like with Forge, Don't Follow, Pave a New Path, Be the Leader You Wish You Had, strangers see you as very unique. Strangers see you as someone that, like, you're not afraid to express your uniqueness to the world. You're not afraid to do things that others wouldn't normally do. People maybe even see you as quite the trendsetter in some way, or they want to follow your lead and be like you, not in a way of trying to copy you or be you, but in a sense of being inspired by you, where it seems like you don't do things to please everyone. You do things for you. And I'm even picking up for some here, like, let's say you're working at a career that is very unconventional, and others want to follow in your footsteps and try something that they enjoy. Or maybe you're just a very unique and unconventional person that doesn't try to fit the mold of what society wants you to be, and you're authentically yourself, and strangers can see that and they feel inspired by that. I'm getting a lot of strangers who want to come up to you and talk to you, but of course, the reading says that they're too shy to. Let's take a look at the rest of your tarot cards, because I pulled quite a few. So look here, the Three of Cups. This is about strangers wanting to be friends with you, wanting to befriend you. We have the Hanged Man. We have the High Priestess. I'm getting that strangers really like your vibe, the vibe you give off. Because even when I got to your reading, I got goosebumps, and I think I forgot to mention that, but I think strangers really like your vibe. I mean, you exude a lot of light, my pile number twos. And I'm picking up for some. I heard like some of you work in the spiritual field, or some of you are very creative. Like some of you are psychics and you have a YouTube channel, and people really compliment your gifts, or yeah, strangers really compliment your gifts and say they're on point. Or let's say you have a social media page where you post your art, for example, or I'm seeing some that post their singing, and people really like their singing. Something about creativity or talents or gifts are showing up where strangers would see it either on a public platform or something where it's like talk about you. I don't know what it is. It could even be like your friends talking about you and saying, oh, this person does this, and showing other people your art or something like that is showing up. We have the Ace of Wands. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but it's showing up here. And I feel like strangers, I mean, even with the Ace of Wands here, I think you're very sexy. Think you have this very energetic and active look to you, where you look very active, you look very happy. You look like you're glowing, you're radiating. That's what I'm getting here. We have the Nine of Cups, so it seems like you've achieved a lot within your life. It seems like you have gotten a lot of things that you wish for with the Nine of Cups. That's what I said before, but I didn't realize we had this card. And Seven of Wands makes me feel like strangers may want to compliment how you dealt with certain challenges as well. Because I'm picking up here for some, you've been betrayed by someone close to you, and I don't know how strangers would exactly know this. Because we have the Five of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So maybe it's through the grapevine, like people talking and strangers slash acquaintances seeing what you've been through in life, seeing how you healed from that. Because for some, I'm picking up it had to do with certain relationships you had in your life with the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. And for those that are like single mothers with the Five of Pentacles here, where you had to do things on your own, like let's say you went through a divorce, or let's say you're a single mother and things have been very hard or challenging for you, but it seems like you're reaching this place of a new beginning here with the Fool card, where you are not letting that get you down, where you're not letting that stop you or hold you back from achieving the things you want in life or growing, or it seems like you always have a plan. Look at this Three of Pentacles here and them looking at this plan. I even pick up strangers may sometimes want to help you. Like if you are going through any challenges here with the Six of Pentacles, they may want to help you in some way. Or they may see how you're helping yourself get out of a stuck situation and get out of this challenge and move towards a new beginning with a leap of faith, with faith and trust in the universe, in God, whatever you believe in. Because I feel like people know, or strangers know, that this pile is quite either religious or spiritual in some way. I don't know how they would know that. I don't know if you post on social media about spirituality, but or people just talk about you where strangers would know that. We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. So sorry that the table looks so messy, but anyways, I feel like strangers that would know things you're going through, like let's say you live in a specific neighborhood or complex or something where maybe people talk and they could see things that are happening in your life. Maybe it's something to do with that, but I see them thinking that you look like you're going through a healing journey with the star here. You look like you're learning from the situation and gaining wisdom from it, because I'm seeing the Hierophant in my mind's eye. You look like you are moving forward anyways, even though this is a very hard transition with the Six of Swords in the reverse. It's a very hard change to go through. And I know this is not going to resonate with everybody, but I feel like maybe there's some challenges you've gone through in life that have been very hard to transition from or heal from or move away from. But you're not giving up on yourself. You're going to continue to move towards what you want and what you wish. You're consistent as you do that. We have Knight of Pentacles. You're consistent as you move towards that. And I guess people either see your potential to reach a place of success. If you've, for example, gone through financial challenges where strangers would know about that, and that comes from people talking about you. Or let's say, you went through challenges when it came to your relationships and you were always fulfilled in your career, but now it seems like strangers are really rooting for you to gain relationships that are beautiful and happy with the Ten of Cups here. Or let's say strangers knew you were in a relationship before that didn't look very healthy, and maybe you're in a new relationship now and you walk around in public with this new person and strangers notice the difference. They can see how happy you look with this person rather than the previous person. I'm getting scenarios like this. It's different for all of you, so just take it as it resonates. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. You haven't given up on yourself and you found more internal peace with the Four of Cups. You're not letting any challenge take away your form of peace, and you're not giving up on yourself. We have the Ace of Cups. So I get the feeling of like new relationships coming into your life and strangers being happy for you for these new relationships. We have the Hermit, the Seven of Cups. So I'm getting here that strangers have maybe noticed, and this is strangers that have noticed you, or strangers that have spoken about you or heard about you or have seen you out in public many times. Wheel of Fortune. They think that you are coming to a place that you're meant to be right now. There's something here about those that, for example, are psychics or do something creative or do something you always have wanted to do, something that makes you happy. It seems like strangers see a big purpose with you, or let's say you have a specific talent or gift. Strangers see you going into this and having this big purpose and being able to create a lot of success from that. And if you already have or are already on the journey towards that, then strangers may want to complement that or complement your talents or your gifts and say they can see your potential to reach that, to create a lot of achievements with the World card here, and let go of challenges from the past. And they see your ambition. They see your drive. We have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Those are the last cards. So they see your ambition, they see your drive, and I think strangers are noticing how you're getting to know yourself a lot better. You're starting to know who you are, know who you want to be, let go of challenges from the past, reach a place where you believe in yourself and your dreams, grow within your own life and your relationships, your career. And it seems like you're starting to understand yourself a lot better with the Hermit. Especially if you've gone on a healing journey. You seem like you're getting clarity on the past as well as who you want to be in the future. I'm getting that your ancestors are helping you a lot. I know this is not part of the reading of strangers, but your ancestors want to say that they're helping you move through any challenges. And if you have already reached a place where those challenges have come to an end, then your ancestors are saying that they're continuously helping you and supporting you reach the place you long to be. So strangers want to compliment you because even though you go through challenges in life, you're able to get through it. You don't, or at least to them, you don't stay in a victim mentality, or you're able to easily adapt to the situations that are at hand. I'm seeing like a cat, you always land on your feet. There's also something about this pile having very good ideas, and something about you looking a lot healthier, a lot happier, either in your mental health or emotional health or your physical health. And for some here, I'm getting that you've always been this compassionate, giving, loving person, very nurturing and compassionate person, but there's something about strangers hearing that you've gained a sense of more boundaries for yourself. Something about that is showing up here. Listen, I don't know how these strangers would know all these personal details about your life, but this is what's showing up here. So these are the compliments strangers want to give you. So I really hope this reading resonated with you, pile number 2. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose the strawberry obsidian crystal in the High Priestess, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at compliments strangers want to give you, but are too shy to tell you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we get started with your reading, I do have a small favor to ask from you. In the last 3 months, 60% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I posted, or you like my readings in general, can you please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet? It helps my channel more than you know, and I'm so grateful to anyone that supports the channel. So the cards you have here are Aragonite, the Fire Element Initiation, the Empress of Protection with I am safe and divinely protected, I am held in love at all times, the High Priestess, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love, the Red Goddess with playfulness is a spiritual power, laughter leads me back to the light, Citrine, Sun, and Clarity, and then for your tarot cards we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Lovers, the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Nine of Cups. So what I basically see here is strangers want to compliment your vibe, first of all, with the High Priestess. It seems as though strangers really like your vibe. Like, strangers kind of look at you as this very happy-go-lucky person with the sun here. And I think that has come up in all 3 piles, which is quite funny because I think a lot of the time strangers see us and then think we're always happy. But I feel like this pile, most of all, more than the other 2 piles, I usually notice my pile 3s usually just have this very playful energy. Almost like a kid in an adult body. And I feel like you have this very youthful energy to you, where strangers really like your vibe. Strangers really like your playfulness. And they think that you're, just like this fun, overall, very happy and positive person. You know, maybe you're someone that looks at life with a lot of positivity. Maybe you're someone that laughs a lot out in public or is always smiling, or, even if you're not always smiling or laughing, there's just something about your vibe that gives off this glow to you on your face, and you just look like a very playful, youthful person. Maybe you even have a youthful look for your face. Like, maybe some of you look a lot younger than your age, or you just have this very playful look on your face. Maybe a little bit mischievous, but in a fun way. Like, I kind of get the vibe maybe strangers think you would be someone that could be able to tell jokes or make people laugh, or just like this type of energy you exude, like the sun. You embody sunshine energy from your vibe, and I think strangers often want to compliment your vibe and want to be friends with you with the sun card. And with the fire element showing up here, as well as the Ace of Wands, King of Wands, and Queen of Wands, regardless of your gender, my pile 3s, there's something about strangers finding you extremely magnetic, finding you so sexy. You exude a lot of sexiness, where I'm almost getting, if you are not in a romantic connection and you're single, but even if you are in a romantic connection, there's something about a lot of people that are attracted to you are always like complimenting you in their mind, thinking like, damn, that person over there is so sexy. Like, I wish I could date them. I wish I could go up to them and ask them for their number. Like, I wish I could be with them. And if you are in a romantic connection, I see them thinking in their mind, like, that person over there is so lucky to be with you. Because I don't feel like it's just your sexiness, but you also look like a very romantic person is what I'm getting here with all these roses and the Knight of Cups. So if you are in a romantic connection, it's like that person's very lucky to have you. That's what they would say to you, especially strangers that are attracted to you. I feel like a lot of strangers are attracted to you. I mean, we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups, where they want to come up to you and ask you for your number, but they're too shy to. They don't know if you're going to reject them or not, especially if you're single. And, like, let's say you go out in public, like, a lot of strangers are attracted to you more than you even know, more than you'd even think. And sometimes they're like, oh, why didn't I just go up to that person and ask them for their number? Like, I missed my opportunity now. There's something about strangers also wanting to compliment your smile, because I'm even looking at her smile here, thinking you have a very beautiful or handsome smile. Strangers also think you have this very romantic, sensual kind of appearance that you exude to the world. Where you're very hot, you're very attractive, you're very beautiful or handsome. Drop dead gorgeous here, stunning. Like, strangers just think wow when they see you. I just saw 555. You change a lot of people in a way. And the way I'm going to describe this is you inspire a lot of people, a lot of strangers, with your physical appearance, but not only with your physical appearance, with your playfulness. Like, okay, firstly, I'm getting you are a trendsetter here with the fire element and initiation. You could be that type of person that wears something and other people want to wear it. And like you change something for them where maybe they see you being very confident in yourself with the Queen of Wands and you inspire them in some way. And they want to follow in your footsteps and be just as confident as you. Or they want to wear something that you're wearing and you inspire them. Or some of you are very creative with the Ace of Wands and the fire element, where you inspire others in ways, maybe even on social media. You uplift others just with your energy and your vibe, where you change something within them. And if you've ever spoken to strangers, it's like a compliment they'd want to give you is you're so inspiring and you change their perspective, you give them upliftment, especially when it comes to your independence and the things you can achieve as well, and your kindness too. It changes something within them. I don't know how to exactly describe it, but that's what I see. And then with this happy, playful energy, it's like you change something within them as well, because I feel like you're very kind to others. Like if you've ever been kind to strangers or acquaintances, there's something about them wanting to compliment your kindness and your kind of like playfulness, your warmth. Like strangers see you as very warm, where they feel very comfortable going up to you and speaking to you. But sometimes they're a little bit shy because you're so sexy. It's like they don't know, for example, if you already have someone that you're dating, like if they want to go up to you and compliment you and like ask for your number, or let's say a stranger wants to be a friend, but then they don't know if they can go up to you and talk to you, like they're a little bit scared to and shy because you shine so bright. That's what I'm getting here. And yeah, if you are creative and you do post your creativity on a public platform, I mean, with the Sun here and the Ace of Wands, strangers may want to compliment that. Okay, if you are someone that does readings, for some of you, like if you do readings on YouTube, strangers could want to compliment certain gifts you have or certain talents you have. I think that came up in Pile 2. Your reading's actually very similar from Pile 2, but different in a way. So if you weren't drawn, it doesn't matter, but there are some similarities here. Strangers often see you as very courageous and bold. Like you're not afraid to express yourself. When you go out in public and you wear something, I feel like this is my pile that's not afraid to be extra or overdressed. And it's like you just have this glow to you. Spirit has reminded me of Marilyn Monroe and how she was seen as like one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood, where to this day people still remember her. And there's something about you exuding a quality like that, where you have a lot of beauty and physical attractiveness, where strangers want to compliment you, but it's also your vibe, because Marilyn Monroe had the specific vibe to her that drew people in, that is so magnetic. And I feel like you have that quality too. If you have any tattoos or piercings, strangers could want to compliment that. There's something about you looking very free and fierce that strangers want to compliment, and how you like just walk into the room with confidence. Even if you don't feel confident, that's how strangers see you. There's something about your eyes too that strangers want to compliment, especially if you have very dark brown eyes. It's just so beautiful. And your eyelashes too. Like if you wear mascara or if you put on false eyelashes or eyelash extensions. And again, your smile keeps coming up and your face is so cute but beautiful at the same time, or so handsome. Your facial features. It's not just one part of your face, it's your whole face that is so beautiful or so attractive or so handsome. Like every feature on your face, but I feel like your eyes stand out a lot and your eyebrows. And if you have curly hair, like very, very curly hair, like this woman over here, strangers could want to compliment that. Or if you have very straight hair, long hair, or something like that for my woman here. But even if you have short hair, there's something about your hair strangers want to compliment. And I'm even seeing red hair for some, or some that like to dye their hair different colors. There's something about you looking wild and free, but not in a bad way. Not in your appearance, but in the way you carry yourself. Like you look very free. You look like you're someone that can express your authentic self in the world. Like you look like someone really playful. There's also something about strangers wanting to compliment your energy levels. Like you look like you're someone very busy. You look like you're someone that focuses on the things you want to achieve. That's the kind of energy I feel here, like where you have this determination and ambition and certain leadership qualities. You know, strangers may even want to compliment you within your career. If you ever wear sneakers, there's something about people wanting to compliment that. They like your shoes. Or even if you don't wear sneakers, there's something about your shoes that strangers want to compliment and your fashion style. I hear you make a fashion statement. And there's something about your look that is so mesmerizing, that just draws people in, that makes people want to stare at you. And you just look like a person full of love, full of light, full of happiness and joy. And if you are in a romantic connection, this is not going to resonate with everyone because some watching are single. But if you are in a romantic connection, strangers want to compliment your romantic connection, especially somewhere around Valentine's Day is coming up for me energetically. Like if you went on a date around Valentine's Day, or even just in general, like strangers, if they ever see you with your partner out in public, or if you ever post pictures on social media with your lover, there's something about strangers wanting to compliment your love and saying that you look so cute together. You look like you really love each other. And I'm even seeing somewhere, let's say you've been together for a long time, or you've been together for some time, or I'm even seeing someone here has recently gotten engaged for like one or two people here, and like let's say you posted it on social media or you went out in public, and these would be strangers that have seen you regularly, and then they see the ring on your finger and it's like they want to congratulate you. Or even if you're not engaged, it's like maybe they can see you two lasting in a way where they can see you two getting engaged or married. And I'm seeing strangers, yeah, want to compliment your love because you look so romantic and cute together. And it looks like you're very happy together. It looks like you have exactly what you want in this relationship. Strangers also want to compliment your choices and decision making in life. And these would be strangers that have seen you for some time, like let's say strangers on social media, or strangers that have seen you for some time and seen you level up in some way, seen you make good decisions in your life, or strangers that have heard about you through the grapevine. Like, let's say your family speaks highly of you and they speak to strangers about you, and your family says that you make very good decisions and they're so proud of you and that you've achieved some things in your life. Like, I'm even seeing some that have graduated here recently, or something about achievements is coming through, you achieving the things you've always wished for. Yeah, the love is coming up very strongly for those that are in romantic connections. I'm also picking up on earrings or jewelry. And I feel like this pile has that romantic essence to them, that sensual essence you exude. But some of you also look very cosmic in some way, very ethereal in some way. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Also, the way you do your makeup for my woman here. There's something about your makeup that blends seamlessly into your face where it looks so flawless, is what I'm getting here. And it really accentuates and highlights your beautiful features. And when you wear clothes, it's like your clothes fit nicely on you. They accentuate and highlight your body and your features, where I feel like strangers really like your body and want to compliment your body too, especially your fashion style. Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in the reverse. So, if some of you have struggled within your finances in the past, or had some sense of stuckness within your finances or career in the past, and maybe things have improved a little bit, or maybe you are determined to take the steps towards that and achieve what you want here. There's something about either your coworkers or people at work or people that see the moves you're making in career, like strangers wanting to compliment that and seeing the potential or seeing your achievements already. Six of Swords. So something's going to change here. They see it. Or something has already changed from your challenges. I get that. I keep looking at this here and how she's tied up. And I get the sense that with your sexiness, a lot of strangers fantasize about you. But of course, that's not necessarily a compliment that they would say to your face, but you give off this vibe of like a fantasy. For those that dress in a very cute way, like I'm seeing kawaii or coquette, something about that's coming through for those that wear like leather jackets or dress in a very casual way. I'm even seeing some here that like to wear baggy clothes, like baggy oversized jerseys, or like put your hair in a messy bun. You look so cute in some way. Or like something about your hairstyles that you do. And I'm even seeing some that dress in a way where you look very free and spiritual, like if you wear long skirts and crystal necklaces or something along those lines. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it seems like you've been saving, you've been responsible, you've been putting your mind towards the achievements you want to achieve. And either things have already started to change with the Six of Swords from this period of stuckness and challenge, or it is going to. They see the potential for you to birth something new. They may not say birth something new, but they see your creative potential to manifest something different. They may not use the word manifest, but that's the kind of vibe I get here. Strangers may also want to compliment your voice with the Queen of Swords and your intelligence if they've ever heard you speak out in public. And again, your creativity and passion for life is coming up, and playfulness. There's something about you looking very grounded and calm, and yeah, like you give all that type of energy out in public where strangers want to compliment that. I'm even picking up for some, if you've gone through challenging moments, you know how to stay calm during those challenging moments. And I don't know how strangers would know that, but that's coming through. We have the King of Cups. Yeah, like you're able to remain emotionally balanced. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. And for those that have gone through heartbreak in the past, or like strangers have seen you in a previous connection, like let's say you walked out in public with this person and things didn't look so great with them, It's like now with the hangman, it's been a while, but things have changed where maybe you're in a new relationship, or I could be picking up on future energies. If you resonate with that, Ace of Swords, but of course this is a general reading with so many of you watching, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm also getting to look at this pregnancy here with the Empress. If you are pregnant, for very few of you, people or strangers could want to congratulate you on your pregnancy. Or if you've recently had children, there's something about strangers thinking your baby is so cute, or your children are so cute, or something like that, and wanting to compliment that. I just saw 222222. So we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands reverse. So I know this isn't a compliment, but take it as a compliment from Spirit. I'm getting that some strangers are very jealous of you and can see your potential to reach success. And it's like they're worried that you're going to do it before them. Or even some strangers are very jealous of you because of your physical attractiveness. That's not something they'd say to your face, like, I'm jealous of you. And that's not a compliment. But Spirit is saying, take that as a compliment, because if people see either your potential to reach a place of success and don't want you to because they're scared you reach it before them, or like, let's say they're very worried you take away attention from them because you're so sexy and so hot, take that as a compliment. Okay, Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Eight of Cups. So you've definitely left something behind, either a relationship, or you've maybe started working at somewhere new or something like that. Like, strangers could be talking about you in that way, or they could have seen on social media, or something about that's coming through. I don't know exactly how they would know that, but it's coming through. King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So again, your ambition is coming up. The way you're able to dream big, your intelligence. A lot of strangers want to be your friend with the Three of Cups, and a lot of strangers see your potential. And for those that have always been, very compassionate, very giving, very loving people, there's something about strangers seeing this change within your vibe and energy where you're becoming a lot more comfortable with speaking up for yourself and setting certain boundaries. Especially like where strangers have spoken about you, or let's say if you post on social media, these would be like strangers that have seen you often. Maybe they're just guessing from your vibe, I don't know. But it seems like you're more comfortable with setting boundaries with others, and it seems like strangers really admire your presence and your heart. Like, you look like a very compassionate and loving person, but you're also not willing to let people treat you badly or let people disrespect you. So maybe this is a new vibe you're carrying, or people just speaking about you. And I feel like strangers see you as a very loving person, very focused on building your dreams and going towards what you want in life. And I'm almost getting the vibe like when you've gone through challenges in life and strangers can see that you're going through something, but they don't necessarily know what it is. I almost get the sense that they want to support you and be compassionate towards you and say, you're not alone through this. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. That's not really a compliment, but them being there for you. And lastly, a compliment from your spirit guides is, like with the jealousy here, if you do have like a lot of jealousy or envy, know that people are seeing your potential, know that your spirit guides are protecting you, and that you're going to reach a place of success in your life. You're going to reach a place where achieve all your wishes and dreams and goals. So strangers can see that. And if some are jealous, take that as a compliment that you're getting somewhere. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. It's 13:13 on the clock as we end off. I love that. So I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading.